Hello friends, welcome back to another Value Vintage Cards video. Today I'm going to reveal what I guess I can say is my first complete set, probably in 30 plus years. Okay, so complete set is a little bit of a stretch, but so here's what it is. It's a set of 50 cards from 1928. It's a strip card set, so it's hand cut. What the set consists of primarily is movie stars, actors, things like that. There are some boxing cards, and then there are also 4 baseball cards. So I have finally landed the 4th of the baseball card set. The good thing is all 4 are significant Hall of Fame caliber players. They're all Hall of Famers, and really neat kind of subcategory since it's from the 1920s. So I'm going to count it. I'm going to say it's a complete set. It's a complete mini subset at least. So without further ado, let me reveal what they are. This is the backs. So the backs are crazy, and actually the front, I would say the front's not really the most attractive thing in the world, but honestly it's who the players are that kind of drew me in. And I said, once I landed the first 3, I'm like, well, how do you not finish that? So here we are. So I was able to finish, but the first one is actually the first one I landed. So and again, they're weird. Like the dark back actually kind of bleeds through. So they're tiny, they're hand cut, they came in big strips. So this one, they either come as like red and white or black and white kind of print. So you take a look at that thing. Kind of cool. It's a Lou Gehrig. It's a 1928 Lou Gehrig. And it's not the most expensive Lou Gehrig in the world. I wish it was, a couple $100. It's not, but it's definitely not the same price as like a Gaudi or some of those, higher end things. So for an older Gehrig, the image itself is, once you get close and look at it, it's actually pretty cool. It's just a bit faint, and then like the bleed through. Some of the higher grade ones probably look a little bit better, but that was the first one. That kind of got me into the set, and I thought that was neat. So as I started investigating what the set actually had, I said, well, who else is there? I think I got him 3rd, but that's the other red one. So the Athletics just says Simmons. It's Al Simmons. Aloysius Simmons, if you will, which is my dad's name, so I always kind of am drawn to him. Talk about underrated, though. Some power, not the biggest power hitter of the era, but really high batting averages. Good RBI guy. Solid winner. So Al Simmons is one of those, definitely underrated stars of the era. Just overshadowed by the big, huge monster inner circle guys, but great player. So always try to pick his stuff up when I can, and played for the White Sox for a while, so we'll always take that. Next one is the first of the black print. So again, hand cut, W565, Harry Heilman. Great Hall of Famer. Again, probably very similar to Simmons in terms of, huge batting average, a 340 career kind of hitter, and, tremendous career. Just maybe missed some of the measurables in terms of hits, and, wasn't the biggest home run guy, not overwhelming RBI guy. So, and again, the era, as we look at inner circle and second tier maybe, or 1A, 1B kind of Hall of Famers, he tends to not be tip of the tongue, household name kind of guy. And the last one is the one that just arrived. And again, the nice thing is these aren't that expensive. This one's a GMA. They didn't even grade it. It's savages. Tony Lazzeri. I only have one Tony Lazzeri card before this. W565. Looks a little bit different in the presentation of it. So kind of an interesting change up. It's back to red. The design itself, the back is obviously the exact same, but the design is definitely different. So I'll have to do a little investigating as to why that is. But cool look, neat image. Everything else is clean about it. GMA doesn't really thrill me with their grade of hand cut. I mean, that's not even, what? That's kind of weird. So that does, at least as far as I can tell, polish off the set. Let's see, size-wise, yeah, I guess we're right there, right? That seems to be about the same size as everything else. Just the border looks the same. It's really interesting that has the kind of circle. Gives me some E120 vibes as far as the circle design. But yeah, that's my set. So rare that I go after and try and complete that. But it's I guess maybe I'm a subset collector. Maybe that counts. But the those four, polish it off. It's a nice little sampling of the red and the black, and four really, really cool players. Obviously, one is top tier. A couple of guys that I collect pretty hard, and Tony Lazzeri is definitely underrepresented in my collection. So it's kind of fun to have another one of his. So just wanted to share. That's the W565 set. If you're not familiar, there's a fair amount of them floating around. There's not hundreds, but there's definitely more than dozens. So check it out, and it's a nice low-cost 20s era hand cut card to add. I will see y'all on the next one. Thanks.